I'm Jazmin Taylor of Press Pop Productions, and I'm out here in Philly at Reserve nightclub. We are celebrating actor Kevin Savage's birthday party. We're also celebrating his new TV show, The Quad, which comes on Wednesday nights on BET. Stay tuned for our coverage. Hey, I'm Jazmin Taylor with Press Pop Productions, and I have here with me Kevin Savage. Kevin, how are you today?
What's going on, you guys? I'm good. I'm in the building right now.
I know you're in the building. I know all these people here for you today. How's that feel?
It feels really good, guys. You know, bringing it back to Philly. Living in Atlanta for 3 years, I had to come back and bring it back and celebrate my birthday in the quad. So, you know, it feels good.
So you're an Aquarius?
I'm Aquarius.
Okay, I'm an Aries, so.
Aries?
Yeah.
It's right around the corner.
It is. So how's your birthday this year going?
It's going really well.
Okay.
It's going. Been in the city a few days, you know, getting with my family and everything, putting everything together. So it's been beautiful.
So you've been busy in the last few years, modeling, acting. What else is next for you?
Oh man, well, you know, the quad. I'm on it. The quad. I'm excited about that.
I know. I watched the quad. Congrats. Yeah, so it's a great. Yeah, I did. I went to an HBCU.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, so I liked it a lot.
So let me ask you.
Okay.
How close was the experience as far as?
Well, my experience was different. I didn't have a football team.
Okay.
So it was like I don't understand the football culture, but it was pretty. Freshman rotation was very accurate.
Right.
And the president was very funny and accurate too. I was like, wow, it's similar. Did you go to HBCU too?
I didn't. I got
Ooh, okay.
Didn't do it. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, so I kind of held off. And now that I'm acting, it is.
That's smart. Your career is kind of good, so you're okay now.
I'm still pretty well. I'm excited, yes.
So you work a lot with BET. How's that network? How's it working with them?
It's wonderful. I've always wanted to work with BET, and so you know, being booked for one of the biggest shows. You know, the New York Times rated it number 5 out of 15 shows to watch this season. So you guys got to catch it. Anika Noni Rose, who plays Eva Fletcher, Coach Hardwick is played by Sean Blakemore. He actually plays my coach. Got a lot of scenes with him, and it's pretty cool because he's an Emmy award-winning actor. So you know, I've been acting for a while, but this is my first big show. So you know, I'm kind of like the new kid on the block. So being able to come in and do my thing, they were only supposed to give me 2 episodes.
Wow!
They loved me so much. They said, "Look, we gotta extend it." So they wrote a whole storyline behind me. So it's exciting.
I like that. So if you couldn't see yourself acting, where would you see yourself?
Oh my God, medical field. For those who know me, I worked at University of Penn for 9 years as a telemetry technician. I just help, you know, I love helping people, getting them back in shape. I'm a personal trainer, so you know, that's just what I do.
That's also great. So what's next for you in this 2017? It's still early in this year.
Got a couple films coming out that I can't say much about.
I was like, please say details but nothing.
I'm gonna just say Danny Glover.
Okay.
Just gonna say Danny Glover.
We know that name, I think.
Yes, Danny Glover and Angela Bassett. Shout out to her.
Well, I think I heard her name. I think I heard of her before too.
I think so too, right? Have that coming along. My modeling is picking up, so looking like maybe modeling for Nike and Puma and Kicks USA. So we'll see.
Impressive. So you've been gonna be busy.
Be busy.
I like that. Thank you so much, Kevin.
For having me.
Yes.
Oh,
what else?
Guys, you gotta follow me on Instagram. Instagram, the Savage Life brand. You can find me on Facebook, Kevin Savage, and I'm actually creating my new like page soon, so that's coming out. I'm excited and expect some music from me too. So
music too?
Music too.
Jack of all trades.
Music too. You gotta try to be.
R&B or rap?
R&B.
Oh, I like that.
Rap, you guys.
That's what they all say until they really come out with the bars and stuff.
Savage Life, you guys. Inspiration and motivation through lifestyle, fitness, and entertainment. No matter how old you are, where you are in life, age, color, creed, doesn't matter. You got a dream, go get it.
Thank you so much. Hey, I'm Jazmin Taylor with Press Pop Productions, and I have here with me Ms. Berry. Ms. Berry, how are you this evening?
I'm great. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. So I see you holding a flyer. What's this all about?
This is my book it's called Before Empire, Raising Brashear, Yazz the Greatest Gray. It speaks about what I went through raising him as a single parent. I talk about a lot of things that he went through throughout his schooling and me managing him in his career. I also talk about some personal things that I went through, such as physical abuse, and how I got through it, because in life is all about your coping mechanisms. So it's not, it's not just about what you do, it's how you do it. So I talk about those things, and I pray that it's inspiring, encouraging, and that it will empower someone.
That is so, wow, you blew me right just now. So who has inspired you? Who helped you out throughout your life and Yazz's life?
My parents. I had friends. I had, my daughter. She's a little older, so she helped out a lot. I had a lot of support, and sometimes people don't always have a lot of support.
Exactly.
Like, once again, it's not what you do, it's how you do. So it's, you go through something, what do you do about it? You gotta learn how to cope to get through it. Storms are just storms. They don't last. They don't last.
They don't last, because joy comes in the morning.
There you go.
So, with Yazz's career, did you think it would blow up like this?
I speak things in existence. I believe in God. God comes first in my life. So I always spoke in existence. When some people didn't believe in him, I did. So that's why I pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed, and I talk about all that in my book. Yeah.
So besides this book, what else do you have in mind or in having planned in this upcoming year?
Well, I have my foundation. The book was inspired from my foundation, Ms. Berry Cares, because I'm going to go around educating parents on the issues of just being there. I'm going to give back. So maybe if they can't get to an audition, maybe Ms. Berry Cares can provide a lift ride to help them get there, because it's so important for parents just to be involved. Not just their careers, but just in life.
In life, because it doesn't stop at 18.
It does not stop. The parents need to be there. And I had to work 2 jobs. I had 2 children. I had a child, that had ADHD. So I had to learn how to deal with that. So I educated myself. So it's all about education. Your child want to be a doctor? Educate yourself so you can help your child get there. If your child wants to be a singer, you don't have to be supported by being a manager. You can be educate yourself so that you can help them find the best manager. But you just need to be involved.
You speak with so much wisdom. You talked about on the radio show when I heard you on Power 99. Yeah. So how has wisdom influenced you throughout your life and others' lives?
Wisdom, I pray for wisdom first. I don't pray for food, shelter, or anything, because wisdom's going to teach you how to do everything else. It's going to all fall into place. And once I pray to God, and then I ask him to keep inspiring me, keep planting that seed of wisdom, I know everything is going to be all right.
I know that's right. So Yazz was in the New Edition movie. Yeah. That was incredible, for real. I love you guys. You see this, please? I want to meet you guys one day, interview you guys. Did you think it would get almost 30 million views?
It's New Edition. And yes. And the cast alone, from the little ones all the way up, were phenomenal. They did such a wonderful job, and I'm not.
Blew me away. No, you're not. I was very impressed.
I liked every single one. I laughed. I cried. I was just so excited. I watched it. I'm still watching it.
I'm still watching it too. I watched it for real before I came to the 3rd episode. If It Isn't Love, that scene. My favorite scene ever. It's like they're so.
Stand the Rain. All there. Yeah.
That was.
Yeah. But once again, with the New Edition movie, it shows you sometimes how the industry is. So.
Very honest and very real.
Right, because we didn't experience that because of the fact that I educated myself. And, I just would not allow him to sign anything. If we all up and coming together, there's no need to sign anything.
I know that's right.
It's all in the book. It's all in my book.
So where can we find this book?
So you can find the book anywhere on the internet, like Amazon, anywhere. It's going to be in Barnes & Nobles. It's going to be in Target, Walmart, iBooks, Kindles.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm also going to do audio. I just have to sit down and do it because I'm so busy. But I'm going to do audio. I am going to do audio. And you can
book tour too?
I'm doing a book tour.
Yes.
You can pre-order this book now.
Please get it.
Then the print copy comes out April 4th. I'm doing a book signing here in Philly, April 7th at the Barnes & Noble at 18th and Walnut. And then I'm going to do a Q&A as well. But I'm trying to find a location. But you can find all that out on Ms. Berry Biz on Instagram, and Andria Mayberry on Facebook.
Thank you so much. I'm so great to see you. Thank you. I see you out everywhere. Now you're here instead. Finally talking to you.
Yes.
Thank you again. Yes.
You're welcome.
Hello, I'm I am Jazmin Taylor with Press Pause Productions, and I have here with me Skye who is the creator of Underground Kings. Skye, how are you this evening?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm good, can't complain. So you're the creator of this new movie coming on television. How did you come up with this project?
Well, actually, the Underground Kings was a series first.
Okay.
But I was fortunate enough, as the series didn't develop, I was able to get a movie deal from it.
So who made the decision from a series to a movie? You or the network?
Well, the distribution company.
Okay.
We released it as a web series 3 years ago, and we got some good fanfare from it. But however, it wasn't able to get enough support from it to have it become a series. So we kept on. We shot some additional scenes, and the distribution company, Breaking Glass Pictures, liked it, seen it, and offered us a film deal for it.
Now, Kevin Savage is in this movie.
Yes.
How did you get him to be in it?
I knew Kev for years. I worked on a project some time ago called Beauty Secrets, which my friend Lionel Anthony Cook, who actually directed the Underground Kings, he actually shot Beauty Secrets. And Kev was one of the actors in there, and I was able to see his raw talent from there, and just his hunger and just his ambition, and when I started working on Underground Kings, I seen he was still trying to do some other projects, and I just happened to cast him from my experience working with him on Beauty Secrets.
So what else do you have in store for 2017?
I'm in the process of now gearing up to shoot my new project called The Juke Joint, which is my first foray into the sitcom genre. I'm going to shoot that. I hope to shoot my next feature film called The East End Boys in the fall. Then hopefully right after that will be The Ferryman, which is based off my short film, The Journey of Herman Stone, and my feature film, Myra's Angel, aka Murder City Angels, is coming back out in February, which was an ABFF main film last year.
Wow, so you'll be busy this year. And tomorrow I heard you have an event. Can you tell us about that for tomorrow?
Yes, we are having a exclusive event for several people, for the release of Underground Kings this upcoming Tuesday. So I want to say I think it's about 30 or so special.
So intimate, special, low-key event.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Skye. And look out for the Underground Kings.